You be careful up there. But if you happen to snag your britches on anything...
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
It's almost time. Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
Clive? Do you have a moment?
Of course. Always.
I wanted to give you something.
Is this?
I stitched it from the cloth you gave Hortense. The piece she said you liked best. I told her I used to enjoy needlework, but I didn't think she'd remember.
It's beautiful, Jill. You didn't have to.
When I was very little, I recall my mother telling me that young ladies of the court would give knights ribbons from their hair before they went off to war. I still wear mine, so I made you this instead. Red is the color of passion, the fire in your heart. Fierce and bright, it binds you and your brother, you and your friends, you and me.
Our bond. May it never be broken.
And may it ever bring you back to me. I will always, always be here.
Thank you, Jill.
It's not time yet, is it? Somewhere. I know. Thank you. And so for now, be strong, Clive.
First the skies, then the crystal.
What's Sancfordian, dear? And? Trouble with your gear, or... Look, I said so. Look, I said I'll go. Zoltan. I'm saying Fornian, dear. My best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. My best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. And?
Welcome back, Sid. How am I getting? And it'd be worth. Don't tell he. Don't be a stranger, Sid.
Ah, Clive. Joshua, what? I've risked his will. In the crypt, after Cook and in the... sir. Of course, I want very...
Sid,
It depends.
a bit as
I don't-
we are and
So-
so you. True will, I'll and
No.
not.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer. Something to...
Here to help me pack.
Thanks, but You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small...
If it...
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved. The Hideaway.
Of course.
Thank you, Clive.
Lubor, I just...
What is it, Ferda?
There's been a flood in the Velcroy. A dam. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely...
What?
Every last one of them.
Bandits are one thing, but we need... Ferda, the Akashic me. Well,
Yes.
Clive, the children, tell them. I'll do what I can. You have to listen to me. They're coming. You need to...
I think we'd better shut up shop for today. Give people one less thing to throw at him.
What's Lubor raving about now?
You lied about being one of us?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
What's the commotion?
Customers.
What do you want?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velk. The camp with the so-called League of Outlaws. They're not unique. Lubor,
Some twist if you... One.
Him, if they're
There, now.
Yum.
Come, Clive. If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
You're right. Let's speak to Lord Ferda. Lord, sit. Oh, they've come. Which means that I am. Victor.
I can't...
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far, far away!
Just go on.
Yeah.
Yes! Go!
Come on, then.
Go on!
Just go.
Lubor.
Wait. Someone's coming.
Go. Come on.
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage, and they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done. As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time as long as we survive.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most I would mean...
A little. Look.
Now...
Looks like everyone's ready. I'd better not keep them waiting.
There it is. The flood.
But what's waiting for us inside? Can't leave a single one alive. The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubo, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalamil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalamil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalamil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalamil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalamil. Any bearer within our walls shall be they will not be judged by...
As we failed to do.
We agree to your condition.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. How fit. Not so long ago I had resigned myself to lead, and now, here.
Lubor.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic. I'll make sure they're safe.
I don't doubt that you will, and not just the children.
Can't have all your hard...
Azure might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
I'm nervous.
Well, this...
Please.
No. Gav, no, it's enough.
Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, eastward, and you need all. No, I won't.
On my... All right. Ember, impress me. Let's go. These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it.
Ember, draw your sword. Then run!
If you want him... Gone.
A fortress?
Who'd you think?
I didn't. Where is...
He must have fled.
He was... I knew the... Don't you tell me you breached it. What?
To break... Yeah, he did.
Don't... Yes.
This won't be an easy decision.
I would speak with this Duke.
I saw the captain just... No. He's wearing his uniform.
Because he handed it in.
Your town needs you. I
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke. Answer the tender. So. Thankfully. Where? Here, my lady. My name, and I wish to speak to you. Very much.
Absolutely.
Please. As indeed, for yes, he and I wave does that breath my body. But we for more. But if he, I be.
She's certain.
In which may this is. But perhaps it's better that you heard them from him.
Right.
He'd have our coin, our stock and our stores, and we're just supposed
So you are content to abandon the... Please, I beseech you. If you
That's not...
even... Thank...
She could
hardly get a word in edgeways. Like...
She made an uninvited appearance, hoping to convince the...
I bet that went well. Anyway,
our mutual...
Oh, right, seems we haven't been able to
Right.
You know.
I'm on my way.
Thank you. I'll look into one of the other.
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
It's over.
Call that a test of...
Clive! Are you all right?
I am.
I just... Well, that, we might...
Do you have to say? What do you...
What? I'll do it.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. But now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, How will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be in...
Thank you, Malek.
You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hand?
Of course. What about...
All
right,
Thank
you can tell...
When the fighting begins...
So many of them.
Not for long.
To me, flames!
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun. I wonder how the others... Better hurry back.
Clive.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did...
Well, we ended up fighting.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. I thank you both for answering.
You were right. And I was wrong. I had thought that only that without a strong hand, they would drift apart. But you, not by force, nor by the exercise, but by simply being...
Our purpose was ever the same. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of...
As did you, Sabine. His radiance said I forgot that.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things. I only wanted you to understand how I...
Do not blame yourself, I should have listened.
Your Eminence. But I believe the same could be said of... We all want safeties, and we may... Will you join us in this?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, and today there are more than...
Madam Isabel, in these I see that it is not...
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so. The dame said it, and that goes for you. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well,
I should see if Isabel... Can we... Hear anything?
There's no need to worry any longer.
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
How goes the treatment of the... I'll be happy to man one in. Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must.
Tell me. If Northreach had fallen, but I sense... For you...
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the crystalline dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again, and so we fled. Not that we had it until we found ourselves here. It was the veil that fed those that could be.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But it was the greatest, but the generosity, the men and women of the Vales, though I was still a stranger to,
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with...
Perhaps that is why I have such... Never stop fighting, and I shan't. I know. The people, the soul, all unite. And what of you? Can we count on your support?
Always.
We have brought Northreach together. Now the fight begins to keep her together.